And then when you reach the top, it ain't over. It ain't done. Sometimes we get comfortable. We overcome something and we think we through. We think we good. But look at that. There's another mountain you gotta climb. There's another mountain you gotta climb. There's another stumbling block over there you gotta climb and get over. There's mountains everywhere you go. There's stumbling blocks everywhere you go. You can't get comfortable. You gotta keep going. The trials and tribulations ain't gonna end. They ain't gonna stop. They ain't gonna quit. But you gotta be right. As long as you right, Yahusha will lift you over these stumbling blocks. Yahusha will carry you to the mountaintop. But we cannot get comfortable. We cannot get cocky. We have to remain humble. We have to remain low to the ground. I pray that Yahuwah has forgiven me for all my transgressions, for all my sins, for everything. The battle ain't stopped here. I got a long way to go. A long way to go. But I'm going to give him my all. I got a long way to go because his salvation is more greater than anything I've ever been through. My salvation is greater than anything I ever been through. That's how you got to look at it. Ain't none of this stuff we've been through worth our salvation. Ain't no trial and tribulation worth our salvation. We got to build a bridge and get over it. Come to the top of the mountain. Go climb another mountain. Go jump over another stumbling block. Go continue to climb. Continue to strive. Continue to have Yahusha. Because he's still going to have his hand stretched out still. When you at the top by yourself, but you never by yourself because you got the Most High Yah. You got the All Yon. You got the All Shaddai. You got the Alua. You got the Mighty One. You got the Melech Melakim, the King of Kings. So you got to keep striving for his sake. He went through 100 times more than what we can ever go through, and he did it for us. The servant is not greater than the master. So who are we to cry when stuff happens? Oh, I'm just so hurt. I'm just so that. That man took 1,000,000 lashes on his back for us. When he was stabbed in the side and pouring out gushing blood for us. And in the midst of that, still praying, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Can we do that today? If somebody starts slapping us in the face, can we start praying for them and ask Yahuwah to forgive them while they slapping us in the face? The first slap, we knocking them out. We are nowhere near like Yahushua Mashiach. For us to think that we are is crazy. We got a long way to go. We strive to be Hamashiach like, yes. But at times I have confused my own self with a form of Yahliness and thinking I'm doing through because I got a form of Yahliness. But I ain't fully Yahliness in my inward part. And that's the confession that I'm making. We got a long way to go, a lot of work to do. But I'm putting in the work to get to where I need to be that Natsarim of Yahusha, to be the branch of Yahusha because he is divine and we are the branches, to be deeply rooted in him. I'm going to put in that work. I'm going to continue to put in that work. And I ain't going to stop. If I get knocked down this hill today, all the way down to the bottom, I'm going to get back up and climb to the top because I know he at the top with his hands stretched out. I know he at the top waiting, excuse me. I know he at the top waiting. And there is no greater success than to hear, well done, my faithful servant, who I am well pleased. That is the total opposite of hearing, depart from me, you workers of iniquity. I don't know you. Depart from me. I don't never want to hear them words. I want to hear, well done, my faithful servant, and walk into the kingdom. March to Zion. In the name of Yahusha, I just pray for forgiveness for all things that I have done, said, in action, and in deeds. But at the end of the day, we got to keep climbing. It's more mountains. It ain't over when you reach the top. It ain't over when you get over one trial and tribulation. They're going to continue to come your whole life. They hated Yahusha his whole life. Not the disciples, but other people. His whole life he had to go over trials and tribulations. He had to jump over stumbling blocks. And he came and all he did was come to serve and spread the word. They hated him because of the truth inside of him. Praise Yahuwah, man. Just hopefully this motivated somebody as it did for me. But I'm gonna continue to strive and continue to climb. All praise to the Most High. All honor, all glory. All honor to Yahuwah in the name of Yahusha. Honor to my wife. Doubles honor to my wife. Kaseh Yazurael, my Asha. I ain't just doing this for me. I'm doing this for my Isha, my Asha. I'm doing this for my Yaladim, my children. I'm doing this for people that in the future I may run into, and I can be able to give them a word, to be able to heal them with my testimony. Our testimonies ain't for us. They ain't for us. They for other people. The stuff we go through ain't for us. The talents and the gifts that we have ain't for us. They for other people. They ain't for us. Your testimony is to share with somebody else that can help them, that can get them out of the situation that they in. It ain't for you. Nothing we go through is for us. It ain't about us. It's about him. And it's about the people. It's about the people. It's about your family. Me getting to the top of this mountain and continue to climb to the mountain, I didn't climb to this mountain for me. I climbed to this mountain for my wife, for my children, for my future children, for Israel, for Yasharal. That's why we do this for. We do this for our lost sheep. We don't do this for us. This ain't for me. This ain't for me. This to redeem my bloodline. This to redeem my children that are still in the world. That's what I do it for. That's what I climb to the top for. Not for me. I just pray that Yahusha will use me. I don't care if he got to abuse me. Use me. Whatever it is he want to do, use my vessel. But I got to be a clean vessel. I got to get clean in the inside out with the washing of his word. With a lifestyle of praise. Not just a Shabbat praise, a lifestyle of praise to giving him glory and honor. It's not a one-day thing or when you want to or when you want to midrash and fellowship. It is a lifestyle of praise. And I pray that he will use me. I pray that I will be pleasing in his eyes and not have a form of godliness, but I have the full armor, as my Asha is doing her video, the full armor of Yahuwah and Yahusha. From the tip top of my head to the soles of my feet, exceedingly abundantly, and I know he will do above all than I can ask for. Hallelujah.